What do you two? Welcome to Hip Hop World. It's your boy Papa Benji. We are back with another visual today. Y'all know these visuals get very critical. Without further ado, God is good and God bless you all with the most positivity and prosperity in your aura. Make sure y'all grab some Zaza popcorn, whatever y'all need. Take the time to join that membership and subscribe, fam. Let's rock the fuck out.
A mom of two was
God
found
bless you,
passed out in the
Susie.
backseat of her car, but the real shock came when police realized who was driving.
Ma'am, you had an 8-year-old driving with you passed out in the back seat, okay? And then you have a 2-year-old in the back seat unseatbelted.
This is Inside the Crime presented by...
Really? Are you fucking kidding me, bro? That don't make no sense. No.
Hello?
My birthday was yesterday, y'all. My birthday was yesterday.
On Crime, we use Truthfinder for public record searches, and it saves us a ton of time. And you can use Truthfinder too. You type in a name to find addresses, criminals.
Fuck is this?
Find someone. Stay calm. Gets a rideshare service. He was an 8-year-old boy, or possibly a good old-fashioned taxi. But police say in this case, the DD was an 8-year-old boy.
Wow.
It's April 15th,
Motherfucker knocked out.
2024. We're in St. Louis, Missouri. It's around 4 o'clock in the morning when a security patrol officer was running her normal rounds. But suddenly she spotted a blue car driving down the wrong side of the road. The patrol officer got a closer look of the wrong way driver and was probably shocked to find the driver was an 8-year-old boy.
At first he was on this side, so I sped around and I came back and he was right here. And I thought it was somebody else. Like he looked a little bit older because like how he was like up.
You got...
And I skid, like I slammed on my brakes, came back, and that's where we're at.
Okay. Let me see your flashlight again.
I'll grab the little bit.
Child endangerment at its finest, bro. This is child endangerment at its fucking finest.
Where'd she fall at, man?
On a concrete.
When?
Yesterday.
Yesterday? So how long has she been in here like this?
For 5 hours.
5 hours.
Little homie, you hear little homie? Little homie too smart for his age. 5 hours she been in there?
4 to 7.
4 to 7?
Yeah, this woman in here, she's breathing. She may just be asleep, but yeah, that EMS responding on no, actually she's moving around. Hold on 1 second. Hey, ma'am, can you hear me?
Get your drunk ass up.
Ma'am, can you?
Yep, the 8-year-old boy wasn't alone in the car. His 3-year-old brother was in the back seat along with the children's mom, who was ID'd as 28-year-old Latanya Mays Gale.
Irresponsible as hell.
Well, I didn't hear what you said. Oh, did she move?
She tripping. To be like this when you got kids though is so irresponsible, bro. Like motherfucker, they should ban you from even buying liquor at this point. Fucking insane. It get worse? No.
But somebody here for you.
Alright.
Somebody here
Man, what's
for
your
you.
name? What's your name?
Just like what you want.
You okay?
Crazy.
You alright?
4 a.m. at that. Insane.
How old's your mom?
You okay? Why your son driving the car? Why is your son driving the car? How old are you?
8.
Why is your 8-year-old son driving the car? Did you hit your head? He said you fell.
This don't make no damn sense.
You can't drive. We got EMS coming here for you. We got EMS coming here to check you out.
Ain't that... Every parent deserves a child. I mean, every child deserves a parent, but not every parent deserves a child. That's the realest shit I ever heard. That's insane.
What's your name? Do you know where you are right now? What city you in? St. Louis? All right. Can you step out so I can see? Cause you gotta. Yeah, can you step out real quick? I see your leg. Like you didn't.
Yeah.
Just be careful. You say you hit your head. You see you. You sleeping up in the car. It's fine.
She's tired as.
You said she hit her head?
Yeah.
You said she hit her head.
Yeah, I did.
You said she fell.
She hit her wrist and her knee, not her head.
Sorry. Please.
Bruh, ain't nothing funny within this situation. You got this little boy trying to explain what happened to you. You a grown ass woman. Belt her ass now, officer.
Well, we got EMS coming to check you out, okay?
Thank you.
Like you got a rash.
Yeah, I do have this.
How did that happen? Like how all this happened? Where's your fault?
And I fell.
You can sit
In the corner. Instead of staying,
You making jokes, dude?
I fell on my arm.
Okay.
Get in here. Come on, son.
Man, how long you been driving like that?
W. Susie.
I got for 10 minutes.
Oh my God.
10 minutes?
Get in.
He cool. He
That shit is not funny.
cool right here. He put in that park and everything.
Oh.
What's your name?
Son, get in. Right now.
What?
Son, get
Correction,
in.
45.
That shit not funny.
Can you take me up 70?
Come on. For real.
Oh, he cool. He look, you know, he's cool.
Beat him up.
He protecting you. He was making sure you all right. Where were you driving her to?
To Venice, I'm in a whole different place.
Venice. You can't drive across the bridge.
Can I go over to my house?
Well, he won't EMS check you out first. You probably can't drive either.
I probably can't drive.
Yeah, you probably can't drive. You kind of out of it. He said you failed. So I'm assuming you hit your head.
Now, maybe at some point it ran through the
Nah, motherfucker, you out of it, bro. You out of it.
step into action. Or was there another explanation?
What do you remember? How you get in this back seat?
I was on my way home. I do remember that I was followed at a certain point.
Mm-hmm.
What? Was follow?
But of course I ain't been followed at this point.
You said followed?
I had somebody following me.
Okay.
Like
And they were with you the whole time? The children? Where are you coming from? Huh?
I was coming from East St. Louis.
East St. Louis? Yeah, you got a little road rash right there.
What's wrong with her?
I'm gonna have to get out of here.
You said what?
I'm gonna have to get out of here.
We'll wait for VMS to come check it out, like I said. Can you call somebody in the meantime?
I probably can.
Call somebody.
If I can I drive away from it?
You can't drive.
I can't right now.
You can't drive.
Why not?
Because if he was driving something wrong.
That's a fact. If he was driving something clearly wrong.
You know what I'm saying? You try to call somebody.
Laura, what it do?
Say what?
I said I can't drive away from her either.
What?
You can't, not in the condition you're in.
I can't even have nobody drive for me.
You got somebody drive for you, yeah. That's what I'm saying. You call somebody.
Officers noted in the arrest report there was
From
allegedly a
Twist to
particular
YouTube.
smell from LaTanya's breath when she spoke, leading them to believe she was actually under the influence.
Yeah, where did y'all come from? Where did you come from?
I was on
It's like, yeah, let's sell more liquor so we can get more alcoholics to get drunk and then get behind the wheel and get charged. It's like another funding for for people to just go to jail and get out. You know what I'm saying? A good, perfect life fucker upper.
my way home to the business
Insane.
appointments.
No, where did you go to, I guess, have your little drinks and stuff? Were you at somebody else's house?
Yeah.
And you had just children with you. And that's what I'm saying. If you got in the back seat and went to sleep, and I guess He got in the front seat.
I didn't go to sleep though.
That's what we trying to figure out. Cause he said you fell. So I'm like, how she get in the car? She fell. I know he couldn't have put her in the car.
I didn't fall. I was well aware. So I promise you I was. I'm not gonna leave my kids and do this.
No, I know. I ain't say that. I'm just saying. For sure.
You ain't gonna leave them, but you gonna fall asleep and let them run around and with their heads cut off like chickens. For sure.
I was on my way home.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. She came from hell. She's a demon. Oh my God. This where it gets crazy though. Like she got to explain this shit.
So she was asleep in the passenger seat?
She was in the back.
Back seat.
Right here.
Okay. Little man was up front. Okay.
It need to be explained.
All right.
I was on my way home.
What's that?
I just was on my way home.
Well,
That's what I'm saying.
what, like,
Go ahead.
why, so why were you in the back seat though?
I was in the midst of changing my key. Don't get me wrong, I was a little intoxicated. But at the end of the day, I'm.
Did she say she was changing her kids? How? And you in the car like nigga, you look dead.
Well controlled. I'm not ever intoxicated to the point where I'm going.
Let your kid drive the car?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Pack her ass up.
I can go straight home.
You can't drive.
Yeah, no.
That's why I was telling you, you can't drive. You got to have somebody come here. Because like I said, if you were parked somewhere, if you were changing the little man and you fell asleep, fine. It's the fact that he got a driver's seat and drove.
Facts.
You know how that looks. Now he's saying, he's saying you fell. We think you hit your head. You weren't moving at first to open the door. And I'm like, man, you okay? Then you kind of just snoring, but I know what a overdose snore sounds like. That's what you were kind of doing. So I'm like, damn, somebody drug her or what? He was just in the driver's seat.
So
Video games is funny as hell.
Tanya.
The video games is paying off. That's some funny ass shit.
Especially after officers learned her 8-year-old son didn't just hop in the driver's seat because he was curious. LaTanya allegedly told him to drive her home.
So I'm thinking,
wow, that's crazy. Drive her
what I'm
home.
thinking is, she was in the back seat, just asleep, and he probably got in there on his own accord.
That's not what he said.
What did he say?
He said mom told him to drive home.
Girl, I can believe that too.
So
I mean, shit. I wouldn't put it past the 8-year-old. I'm telling you, I would not put it past him. That foot pedal game, I'm telling you.
does she need medical?
The steering
What's up
wheel.
with it?
She drunk.
Yeah. And he says she told him to drive home out to Venice.
I mean, I'll do it. We gotta find someone to pick them up.
She calling somebody right now.
So believe it or not, this knows there's that.
She calling?
She said she gonna try. I got grandma's number.
She trying to call her sister now. So she calling to call somebody.
Yeah, but she in danger?
That's what I'm saying. Like, he could be there, or I was thinking he probably jumped in himself and did it. I'm like, it's a stretch. But if he's saying he probably did.
I'll do it. What is it? Is it felony or misdemeanor?
I mean, he driving and she in the back seat.
We come a long way since I was
Yeah.
I definitely want to get that steering wheel with the foot pedal shit. I'm gonna probably get that soon.
I mean, that's how I learned how to drive a stick, was driving my dad home from a bar over in Illinois, but that's in the middle of
No,
yeah, they grown.
No,
They've been exposed to too much.
On his knees. The little one was in his seat with no seatbelt on.
Crazy.
And just like he's there. They're all like in there.
Yeah, that's some crazy shit right there.
He's like bopping and I'm like, what the? Yeah, so if you can,
I'm gonna have to.
Get in what it do, brother.
You guys can figure it out.
Yeah?
Because I can't really get around that.
Yeah, I can't either. Because I'm
It's
thinking,
a different time than it.
like I said, because my whole thing is, I was under the assumption he just jumped in there himself. But
Yeah.
now it's like she told him.
ma'am, You had an 8-year-old driving with you passed out in the back seat, okay? And then you have a 2-year-old in the back seat unseatbelted.
How you getting
How'd
mad?
you get in the back seat?
423. She said she'll get somebody out there. She didn't give me exact ETA though.
How you getting
That's
mad?
cool,
You're welcome.
What's that?
I promise you. I never would have did that. I
Okay.
never would have did that.
I got you.
I promise you, I never would have did that. Bruh, don't you think it's not the right time to be saying what you never would have did? Because you fucking did it. It happened. Whether you believe it or not, it happened with your drunk ass. You gotta take that one up on the chin. Like, what the hell, bro? Who puts an 8-year-old behind the wheel?
Like I said, if you want, we got time. We'll give you time to make your statement, all right?
Oh, that's
We don't
nice.
got you right now.
Hell,
Let's get you to the hospital so we can get you checked out. Make sure you're not, anything serious going on, okay?
That's nice. I want the virtual reality shit
ready?
too. Once I get that, I'm streaming crazy with that game.
No, you want to go to the hospital? I got you. We got someone coming. But we gotta get you taken care of. We can't hold them up all night.
I don't want to be away from my kids until my people come.
Ma'am.
I'm not leaving my kids until
You
my
okay?
family comes.
You gotta understand this, okay? You're in our custody, all right? Related to your.
And when did they let her ass get in the driver's seat? Y'all pitting her ass stake up, fucking going on a high-speed chase with y'all. Who let her ass in the driver's seat?
Children, so you're gonna have to.
They gotta pack her up
Okay.
now.
I don't want to leave my baby.
You're gonna have to. You're going 10 feet that way, okay? Ain't nobody gonna be anywhere near your babies besides us, okay? We haven't cuffed you. We're trying to be reasonable, all right? But you are under arrest. You understand?
I gotta be away from my baby.
Against the law? No, but you have to. You're in our custody. You got to do what we're telling you.
I don't want to go to
You understand that?
then. I want to be with my babies. When they get picked up, I leave. That's it.
Okay, so you can go in the back of the ambulance, or you can go in the back of one of our cars. Okay.
So I just gotta get locked up like that away from my baby.
You're gonna have to.
Come on. Just ran they buy him packs.
Bro, I gotta leave my baby.
You ain't leaving them. They're gonna be right here.
I'm leaving them.
They can't.
I am.
They can't come to jail with you. Okay.
I don't care about being locked up. I'm just gonna leave them in this car by themselves until my people come get them. Boy, I gotta leave them.
Come here,
That's against the law.
Ma'am.
I don't have to leave my kids in this car by themselves.
ma'am.
I'm not telling me call that hell. Why you gotta talk with big ass words like that?
No.
You gotta chill
I'm not
out.
leaving my babies in this car by themselves.
Turn around.
Somebody
Back.
crash,
Back.
crash
Y'all
out.
gonna lock me up and leave my babies in the car by themselves.
James said
That's
he's
wrong.
coming.
Turn
James said he's coming.
That's wrong.
James said he's coming.
That's wrong.
That
Leave my
wrong.
babies in the car by themselves.
I want to leave him by himself, okay? Got me left
Yes, they are.
You left them awake driving a car by themselves. What make you being? What's the difference of you being asleep behind a car in the back seat than them being right there with them? You left them unattended either way.
No, we a police officer. We would not do that. That's number one.
It don't fucking
James is on
matter.
the way. You called him. I talked to him on the phone. You forgot?
My babies is in the car by themselves, though.
We right here.
They in the car by themselves.
We can take them out of the car. Put them
I
in our
don't care
car.
about being locked up. I don't care about none of that.
Do you still want to go to the hospital? You want to be checked out?
I want to make sure my babies is taken care of.
That's not what we asked
That's
you.
it. I want to make sure that my brother got my kids. That's all.
You said you want to
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
this is what I didn't want your children to see, all right? We're going to bring you over there. We'll see you in the ambulance, okay? I wasn't going to cuff you. Okay? I didn't want them to see this.
411. I just spoke with your
That's what I'm saying, Tanya. You had your kid. You had an 8-year-old driving talking about that the law.
St. Clair County.
That the law. I don't know about the law.
They just got this from someone that he made the attempt to jump.
This is why I become an astronaut to deal with people like that. I'm telling you, Dark Fury.
28, go in 41.
Gotta scroll up the side.
I've been feeling this whole time.
Like I ain't gonna hold you. I hope you learn your lesson from this point on forward because ain't no way in hell you should be doing this shit again. If you do this shit again, they should take your goddamn kids, bro. Because who the fuck gonna fall asleep behind it? Bro, like, I bet you they gonna be bleeding her ass in the comments, bro. I swear.
My kid is okay.
I missed the first part.
You want to make sure your kid's okay?
This will be okay. So
Right.
28.
You just left them in the car by themselves. Sleeping in the back.
They got like I'm waiting for them. Good will not be left alone. Yeah, my word.
Can I tell you something? You see what lane of traffic we're in? You see what lane your car is traveling? All right, if we didn't get here,
motherfucker in the opposite lane as well.
You and your kids wouldn't have been safe. This is the safest place for them right now.
She's gonna be all right. She's not in too much trouble.
Yeah, I gotta get my gaming team together.
I can't breathe. I got allergies. Sorry.
It's alright. It was hot today.
You waiting on us?
My baby.
I mean, yeah, it's where you guys decide. Like, there's no other. Yeah.
I'm waiting for her. Would you recommend she goes?
I guess.
They taking them kids anyway. She need to be taking their mental health. That's too much trust in your kids, though. Like, I trust my kids, but I don't trust them that to drive me home. Not at that age. I'm sorry. But you're right, Susie.
Did they say how long the tow was gonna be?
Rika alcohol.
So they finna tow my car?
Well, we can't leave it here.
Well, I gotta tow my car.
Where are we gonna put it? We can't leave it here.
Yeah, Sonic coin's gone. Hell divers? Nah.
You weren't going to the hospital? Okay.
428.
Yeah, this don't make no goddamn sense.
I'm going to be in service 41. Main Street is 12231. 25 is coming in service with me. We're going to be responding on the MLK bridge.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's clear. Be advised.
I'd rather make sure she ain't
call now on that
dying or
on the MLK bridge.
You know what I mean?
I got a black nail on the
Nah,
blue
because she
shirt.
was.
One thing I know is either he gonna be a grown ass 8-year-old or he's gonna be an intelligent ass 8-year-old. Those are the two things, you know. Cause being eight and getting behind a wheel and not being scared to get behind that wheel is insane, though. You know, it definitely shows an early stage of maturity. You know, it's not like he stole a car. His mom told him to do it, so he listening to his mom at the end of the day. But it's kind of crazy. You can see where his mindset will be in the next couple years, though. He'd definitely be a smart little one. But I just hope it's in a positive way, not a negative way. You know, because who's raising you?
Crossing the bridge, may be able to. Now I got
that's the crazy thing.
So via point to point, MedStar and.
You're right. She probably ain't gonna get them kids back. Fuck around.
Side, waiting for us to arrive. Yeah, 458.
So they're arriving. Taking case to the subject.
Hey,
Mom won't give him the chance to be a
get
child.
over the flu so we can get this moving.
Yeah, Mom definitely won't give him the chance.
Well,
cause you see what she doing right
wait
now.
On the car, but we gotta wait. Someone's gotta wait with the kids, so we need another.
Boy gonna have a job at 16, paying the bills.
Brother.
How the fuck she got a car?
And then do you have a field booking so I can start that while I'm there?
Yeah, the son does, 8-year-old definitely take care of his little brother more.
28 and 25. Yeah.
That's a fact. It's just unfortunately they not at home. So I understand if the mom fell asleep at home. You're at home in your bedroom. Now they can actually get food and stuff, but you got the man driving on the opposite lane of the road, so it's kind of like, damn.
You should have my phone.
Insane right there.
My phone on the top of the portrait. Get my son the phone. Can you get my son the phone?
Yeah, we can give it to him.
You want him to keep it?
Yeah.
According to the arrest report, the boy's uncle took custody of them while LaTanya was transported to the hospital. After, she was taken to the St. Louis City Justice Center, where she was charged with 2 counts of endangering the welfare of a child.
Online records reveal.
Damn, 2 counts of endangering the welfare of a child. So she's still about to get them kids back, but she's on the damn time clock. You only get too many of them charges before they start looking at you in a different way. You know what I mean? They start wanting to put that belt to your ass. Ain't gonna lie. Having an 8-year-old drive while you drunk sleep in the back seat is diabolically crazy though.